Remember how the El Paso airport had to suddenly close, and then they said it was going to be closed for 10 days, all because of drug cartel drones? It turns out that's not true. The US government was actually testing lasers to potentially shoot down drones, and there was an argument between the FAA and the Trump administration, which then caused the FAA just to completely shut down the airspace. Let's go ahead and break this down. This is coming from CBS News, in which they have sources who told them that the airspace over there was suddenly closed due to a disagreement between the Department of Defense and the FAA. Remember that the FAA, their only means of concern is the aircraft and the people flying on them. And so if there's even a hint of something out of the ordinary, they will close the airspace. Well, it turns out they have been working with the Department of Defense to test out this new laser they've been working on near Fort Bliss. While the FAA wanted to kind of push back on this, the Department of Defense did a testing last night, supposedly using a balloon. And between that and a few other things, the FAA figured, you know what, to be safe, let's issue a TFR, or pretty much which is a temporary flight restriction notice, to tell people, hey, you're not flying over here for the next 10 days. Which, by the way, if the airspace was closed for 10 days, that'd be the first time we've seen anything so dramatic since 9/11. But remember something. It was earlier today that the US government stated it was actually drug cartels which caused them to close this airspace. But realistically, it was the friction between the FAA and the Trump administration and the Department of Defense which actually led to the closure. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments section below. I'll be sure to keep you updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.